I think it's too big of a room to be feel to feel.
How? I see what you mean.
Yeah,
How big is your dome exactly?
10 feet.
Across or 20 across?
10 feet across. It's
Isn't
pretty
isn't
small.
it 10 feet radius or 20 feet across?
Is it? I think yeah. Yeah, 10 feet radius. Yes.
Yeah.
So it is 20 feet across. Yes.
So
It's actually bigger than I expected.
yeah.
Wow.
So we could it put. Wait, where am I? Yeah, that's me. We could put it here, and it would go against the poop wall,
The poop wall.
I
and
see what
then
you mean.
you change the color to match the poop. Uh, It will
Oh,
just look like the
yeah.
a
It's
poop
a
blockage.
yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Sure, let's do that. I'll move
If we do
here.
that, is it still necessary to? When you meditate, are you aware what's happening around you?
No,
S-
I see stops like
Oh,
memories of others.
I see. I'm not too uh, in tune with elves. It's mostly humans where I'm from.
Memories of
So
others?
Yeah, weird memories.
Ours?
Memories that I've never experienced. Like there's this
Oh,
there's this memory that I perceive. My perception of the world is shorter, and I suppose that I, I'm a kid in the experience, and I was running with some other kids, I suppose in the same neighborhood, and we were running and screaming at each other. Mm, yeah, it was really weird, and I those are not my siblings definitely because I don't recognize their faces.
that is worrying.
It's
range.
an it's an
I,
elf thing.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
If
don't worry about it. I have it all the time.
alright.
yeah, then I guess Yosuke should still take the potion, right?
I can do that if you need me.
Okay. Or uh, let's eat.
How yeah.
Let's eat. While we eat, if we hear a noise, we might reconsider. If nothing happens, we can just put the dome up. He drinks the potion, and we try to sleep on the floor.
Uh, Flash voice everywhere though. So how do we skip that?
We sleep on it. That's the thing. We don't have an option.
Yeah. I mean, looking on the bright side, I think it's a pretty nice cushion to sleep on.
And we're not dead
Assuming that it's not trying to eat us
yet.
Yet.
yet, or already have.
Mhm.
You may- You're right.
This whole experience is really weird.
Maybe we're just waiting to be digested.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Come on.
All right, so officially, can you just reiterate what it is you plan on doing, just so we're on the same page?
Eating.
Mm-hmm.
As we eat, if we don't hear anything alarming, we will set up the dome. As it's set up, Yosuke will drink the potion of watchful rest, and we will all start a long rest in the dome,
Okay.
which will be where
The poop wall is.
here, where the center will be where my token is.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it will engulf the first poop wall and the square just
Okay.
on its side, so it can look like it's a closed poop wall.
Okay. All right. As you all gather together
And
and you grab your go ahead. Sorry.
No, I could also put an alarm on top of the tiny hut if that matters at all.
Why
Uh,
wouldn't we?
oh, I know. Before you do the, yeah, I forgot all of your stuff. Before you set up the dome, maybe you can put an alarm not where the poop is, but where we came from, like
Yes,
the blood door.
that
Oh,
would
the
be
blood
better.
door.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll pull up some strings and make a wall of strings as I cast alarm as a ritual, and then I go to Ragnarok, and then I form a circle around the area, the designated area Ragnarok's describe, and then I cast Tiny Hut as a ritual.
Okay. You go ahead and set an alarm onto the door just south of you, the
Mm-hmm.
blood portal, so to speak, and you start gathering your arcane energy to form this hut that will give you safety in this very perilous and very dangerous area. Yosuke takes the watchful rest from Ragnarok, takes it down on it, and then puts it off into a shatters the bottle off onto the side,
What?
and holds his weapon, has that small amount unclinked, but not without a right, and he's sort of patrolling left and right. As you're close towards this poop wall, it definitely doesn't smell nice. It's a mixture of manure slash rotting food slash cockroaches slash whatever uh, vinegary scent is combined all into one.
Oh.
You can tell that the bile that's next to you somehow seems a bit more active. You can see that it's bubbling up a little bit, whether it's a reaction of whatever, or because the mound of flesh creature that you trapped down was there. You're not exactly sure why. But it does seem to be bubbling a little bit more, almost like a jacuzzi that's being turned on. Onto the right, uh, well, everyone make a perception check.
I have disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Oh
Disadvantage?
boy. But I'm
Exhaustion.
exhausted.
for
Alright,
those with exhaustion.
forgot we have that.
Oh, not bad. An 18.
A one.
Oh wait,
Old
Oh,
man.
what?
oh it's not added. Exhaustion. Oh,
Hmm.
no. Oh,
Oh,
How do we
exhaustion
then
get
is not in the
exhaustion?
conditions. Okay.
Hmm?
it
It
should be.
is.
It's at the very bottom. It's like one,
Yeah.
two, three, four, five.
Unconscious. Oh wait, let me clear. Oh, there it is. Are we level 2? 1?
Level one only
Okay.
How do we get exhaustion?
We
from
went
passing
through
the
the
door.
blood door.
Teleport.
It
Yeah.
sapped us.
Oh, right.
Did
Oh,
the
right.
reverse of what happened when we came in.
Right, right.
All right. As Ragnak is sort of focused on Yosuke, shattering his vial off onto the floor. Not that your emotions run through you, but then your mind gets lost in thought and you remember aspects of Yosuke where you're sort of glad to see him, but also you realize all his quirks that you've had to deal with as you spend time with him.
We have limited resources. Why?
Bridges, Bridges and Lisbeth, however, as Bridges is casting the hut that's practically about to form, slowly gathering form and slowly becoming more and more tangible, you catch in the corner of your eye a formation of bones off onto the right side, which look like they could be climbed.
They could
They're
be
placed
what?
in such a way that you could climb, like
Oh,
mounted climbing.
climbable.
The distance
Oh.
between one another seems like they're within space of each other, that you could attempt to climb it. You can't see the top part of it quite yet, but you can tell that it does have an edge that you can sort of vault yourself up onto.
So,
But that's pretty much all you see.
so this is
There's more
newly
bubbles
formed.
coming from the river. It's been here the whole time.
Oh, okay.
You just haven't noticed it because your attention was directly onto the 100-arm monster that started attacking you.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, hey guys,
Yeah.
that teeth can be climbed.
I. You sure? I don't see.
I mean,
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
look.
closed at the top.
to
No, look.
where?
There's an edge. We could climb over it and have a look, but
I don't see it.
What
hey,
what what would it
there,
lead
look.
to, DM? I look at it like does it look like we climb over it? Does it look like we
Mhm.
climb up to the roof, or where does this
It's
climbing
hard.
lead to?
It's hard to see from where you are because it's quite tall. But practically, you could see, like if you're at the bottom of a waterfall, you could see the rocks climb up steeply and then end. So you can still see the ceiling, and there's like a bit of space between the ceiling and the formation. So you could sort of climb it and end up on top of it, but you can't see anything that's on top from the angle that you're in.
Well, after if we successfully sleep and don't die, I'm an extremely good climber, but
Yeah, I
maybe
suppose that
yeah.
with our conditions right now, yeah, it's not worth it to try.
Yes, it's not worth it right now, and I mean, all everything around us is flesh, so maybe by the time we wake up, it's gonna be closed.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking watch,
Let's.
right?
No, Yosuke is taking the watches,
Oh,
so
only
it's
him. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. We basically nobody's gonna take the watches because of the potion. That way, we only stop for 8 hours, and that's it. Nothing
Mm,
more.
okay.
oh
Spending my
well.
little potion, so because we need to
I
get the fuck out.
yeah. I'll see you guys in 4 hours and
Watch us sleep. Yes.
oh, what?
All right. A few hours pass, one and two, and you can see
Sorry.
Oscus. Go ahead.
I don't have rations anymore on me because I was overweight. Otherwise, I gave them to Lisbeth.
Mhm.
Someone needs to remove 4 rations.
Mm,
I think I can remove 4 rations.
how many do you have? I have a few, I think.
I have 6. Okay,
I
I'll
threw
remove
three out.
4.
I have five.
I'll
Okay.
remove 4.
Y
Yeah.
you can remove two and I can remove two.
Yeah, I can remove 4. It's fine. I have plenty.
The Exelf wants to have less weight on her.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. You spent some time inside this immaterial but also tangible hut. You can sort of see a bluish hue into the area. For the first time since you've been here, you catch a moment of respite and you feel your bodies recuperate the energy. For some of you, such as Lisbeth, you sit down and you drowse off into sleep. And in your dreams, you hear constant screaming. Your body recovers physically, but your mind is in constant turmoil. And same applies for Frigis, who doesn't even sleep but meditates. It's almost like there's a whisper in your ear the entire time. And it's not a coherent whisper, just a constant has, yes, yeah, going through the back of your mind. And when you try to pinpoint where that sound is coming from, it disappears. And then when you forget about it, it reappears again, like tinnitus. Yosuke's been walking around this entire time, and thankfully, no creatures have come in so far. 4 hours pass, the same thing happens. Yosuke eventually enters the hut as well and asks, "Do you need me to continue watch?"
uh, no, I can take over. That's fine. It's fine.
All
I can
right.
take over.
He sits down.
I'll
He doesn't
actually,
actually need to. He just asks you
yeah.
if there's anything else he can do.
I talked to Yosuke. Actually, you don't have to walk outside. We can see from within the dome itself. So I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that.
It's
As you
all
can
right.
see. Well, how does
Ragnarok
the
was kind enough to give me a potion that let me feel rested despite having to stay up. He's quite a good
uh
alchemist, if you haven't noticed.
yeah, he is. He is. He. I don't know. I don't know if he told you about this, but he's our alchemist at our new place at Shadow Song Valley. Is that our establishment's name?
Yeah, kinda. We
In memory of Robin.
consent to it eventually.
That makes
Like,
sense.
to be fair, that
In
we don't have
memory of.
any other names, so we took whatever came in our mind and
Yeah.
we run with it. And to be fair, in Enderil's defense, it is a pretty good name.
Yeah, and she does do a lot of talking and also hyping up for issues. Kind of the face.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
pleased to see that Ragnarok has found allies like you. When we were younger, he kept me many times out of danger. Although he and I do not share the same sense of style. And you can sense that the style is almost like a mistranslation. It's not what he means to say, but it's what he says. And then he just sits down next to you.
Hmm, how how long do you know Ragnarok? How old are you anyway?
It has been many years. I probably knew him more than 5 or 7 years ago.
Ah, okay.
If I recall correctly.
That is indeed a long time for
Indeed.
humans. Yeah. Mm. Oh well. I suppose we still have 4 hours to kill. If I remember correctly, and I pulled my spellbook out of my cloak, and I flipped to. There we go. I remember. I think it was on May that I haven't finished copying Bigby's hands into my spellbook. It's been, I think, more than 3 months in real life.
You can attempt to do so now.
Yeah,
I believe there was
I'll.
just an Arcana check that you failed initially. Go ahead and make that now.
Okay. But do I still have disadvantage? Do I still have exhaustion?
You still have. Oh, well, no. Since you already took the 4 hours, you're fine.
Okay, I'll click long rest then. Woohoo! Spells! Arcana check. That's a 20.
Definitely in your spellbook now.
So,
Sick.
DM,
Bigby's hand.
what does that whispering do to us mechanically?
None. You
Okay,
just hear it.
Yeah, it's not a very pleasant
rest.
whisperer.
Yes, not.
It doesn't affect your ability to go through the long rest or short rest,
Okay,
but it's a constant. It's constantly there. And it's
alright.
only here now that the sound is dead. Since no one's talking, you're sort of left alone. That's when you really notice that it was there. But then you begin to wonder, was it here all the time? Was it here the whole time? Or is this just something new? But now that you noticed it, you can't get it out of your mind.
Mm,
Do
okay.
you hear that, Yosuke?
Indeed. It is like a slight whisper in the wind.
You do love with your metaphors, huh?
I do not know what is this that you mean.
Metaphors. Uh, you compare things to the other things. Make it sound cooler, like what you did with the wind.
I do
And
not
forget
know
it.
what metaphors are. I do not study the arcane the same way you do.
It's not an arcane. It's a grammar. It's common language.
He looks away, just sort of begins to stare at Ragnar as he's resting.
Okay.
I'm
Uh, I'll
snoring.
I'll I'll help him with the watch.
All right. With two of you guarding watch, 4 hours pass even more, and Lisbeth and Ragnar begin to have a surge of energy, and you sort of roll a little bit. It is not very comfortable, but you do feel rested, and both of you wake up almost simultaneously.
Oh, oh, felt good.
Welcome to the world of the living.
Okay, so we can long rest our character sheet, right?
That's right.
Just stretching for 5 seconds, I immediately turn away from the others and activate both. Actually, I'm yet gonna activate one
Hmm.
Hang on.
mutagen,
Did I have my maximum
Which is
HP
the
reduced?
strength one.
you do not recover your maximum HP.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Did I get it reduced? I think I did, right?
Yeah, by
You did.
18, I think, with the one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so it's still 72.
that's correct.
You do not recover your max HP.
You
Yep,
do not.
just like
Oh
Do,
you.
does
fuck!
does Frigis?
Nope.
No, Frigis does
Yeah.
not either.
Oh fuck! My God, I have 28.
Yeah,
Oh fuck!
that
Why?
it's rough,
Why do I
buddy.
still feel weak? What is wrong with me? I I thought I thought we sleep away and it goes away.
I guess not.
You
As
left
Yosuke
me.
It
is
seems
near
like
to
a
you, he actually touches your head to sort of check your temperature. You are blighted. This
But
is a curse upon you.
blighted? Like we're
curse.
blasphemed?
You would have to find a great healer to restore you to your original condition.
Oh, it's Dark Souls.
I
Ugh.
check if I can prepare graders.
You can We don't have diamond dust.
It's only 10 minutes.
Still need the material components.
Yeah,
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Damn
yeah,
it.
it's expensive.
Time to go into town and spend your gold.
Yeah.
Oh
All right, so
Oh
what are you
yeah,
fuck.
gonna
I
do?
do have it. It's just that I don't have that. It's only
Uh,
100 gold worth of diamond
I
dust.
think it was
Should have bought it.
500 for
No,
greater
no, it's
restoration.
it's 100.
100. So
100? Okay.
I will
Yeah.
start putting my armor on, and as I do, I'm gonna look up at the slit that was described to me yesterday, which I didn't see. Is it still there?
Hmm. It's still there.
Well, before we go any further, do you want me to go?
And yeah, sure.
Uh,
uh,
do I
while
have
Ragnarok was putting on armor, can I remember that lady, the lady in white that reduced my level. Can
Hmm.
do I recognize her? Is she an entity by any means?
Make a history or arcana check. Now that you've
Oh,
had time to sort of fester over it, there's a chance you might.
18.
Oh damn, yes, you do.
opens Death
The
Note?
the lady in white that you saw in your vision as you touched upon the door was was a member of a group that you've heard in folklore. Back in the days of yore, before humans would sort of sort of populate the earth, where it was a battle of cosmic entities between light and darkness, devils and angels. There was this big combative conflict, and there was this small group dedicated to Orcus called the Lurkers in the Shadow. I'm gonna type that down in the Discord, don't worry.
Okay.
But basically, the purpose of the Lurkers in the Shadow is to siphon strength of others and give it to their lord Orcus.
Oh, I suddenly my eyes goes widen like I've seen some shit. Oh snap! I Orcus, the dark gem. Oh shit! Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
All right. What do you guys do? Ragnarok, you said you would
Yes.
climb that bony structure.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just I was getting my rope out just in case you need some help.
He smiles at you almost like a half grin Sasuke style. And he basically just mentions, do you need help, old man?
No, you're so you're so scrawny. Can you even pull yourself up? Come on. I go and climb
Alright.
with the rope
Make
on
it
my around my arm.
make an athletics check.
Hey, nice. That means I didn't get instantly crushed by the tooths.
Yeah. Not yet.
13 or the 3.
With the 13, you do make it to the top. It was only a 15 feet climb. It's taller than what it looks like, but it's a 15 feet sort of 15 feet climb up to the top. And as soon as you reach the top, you're winded. Like you don't have any more movement. You're not exhausted. It took you a lot more energy than you thought it would as you held onto the bone-like slash teeth-like structure. They were sort of moving as if they were loose on the flesh. So there was a lot of balancing involved.
Hey, we're
You arrive on top.
slippery.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just
You
You
don't
arrive.
sound alright.
it's the echo. Fine.
Okay, good to know.
You arrive on top and you're left onto this platform that looks like it has some sort of bridge. And almost immediately as you reach the very top, you notice from what looks like an area behind it, just underneath, this fluttering sound comes open. And it's slow and tiring like a boom, boom, boom. But then suddenly a sound echoes next to it. And you see these two creatures fly up from behind what looks like a ladder going down. Roll for initiative. Everyone.
I I hope that Ragnarok is alright. And
It's fine. I just need to learn how to roll above 10. Easy.
All right. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was wondering why it wasn't working. With that, Frigis, you just see Ragnarok disappear off into the slit. You're none the wiser. What do you do?
I don't see the creatures, right?
Nope.
I what does Ragnarok act like now?
Yes,
Uh,
I was in the process of tying the rope to the tooth, but I mean, nothing else.
Is 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 everything alright, Ragnarok?
It's slippery. What?
Do you need help? I'll walk towards you. That's
And
yeah,
then I
that's it.
see them, I guess.
yeah.
Uh, shit. Do I look smart?
Uh, no. They don't look particularly smart at all. They just look like eyeballs with a tail and a wing.
Oh shit. Uh, I'm gonna advance to the bridge and then just swipe my hand. Wait, first bonus action, take my sword out and light it.
Okay.
And as I do, I like crouch to get my sword, and I like try to pass my hand through the bridge to see if it's an illusion.
Okay. It's not an illusion. It's solidly placed,
Mhm.
made out of what looks like bone and what do you call it? I lost my English. Like veins that have been twined together.
Oh, okay, yeah. Uh, s- there's eyeballs looking things. be ready. Then I'm like go in between them and try to kill both before they give us out, I guess.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
Yep. 2 hands. Oof, not 20 on the first one.
Nice. Go ahead.
Oh.
Sheesh. Shit damage. 16 on the left one, I guess.
All right. How do you do it?
I just I just basically like do like I push myself up as I finish swiping the bridge
Mm-hmm.
to just rush them as the sword finishes lighting up. Go
Mm-hmm.
with both hands,
Mhm.
swish, and then from under upcut to the other one. Not 20. Shit.
Whoa!
Old man is stressed the fuck out. Just
He's
enemies.
he's soloing this
uh,
combat. Good
20,
old
Killer
22
Ragnarok.
instinct
damage.
comes in. How do you do it as well?
Just
Nicely done.
with palpitation after climbing up. Just
All right. Okay. With that, you've dealt with these two entirely. You pay attention for a while. Doesn't seem like there's any more coming.
I will go back and like first poke my head out. Just like I'm like or already like red and a bit like sweaty on the brow. I just do a thumbs up. I, I'm I, I'm I'm tying the rope, and I finished tying the rope.
All right. Then we can get out of initiative then.
So
What
we're
do you mean we
aware.
encountered some?
Wait, are we
No, no,
aware
no, you go.
of what he was fighting?
Not unless
Being
he
down
says
here?
it.
No,
No,
right? Okay.
I purposefully didn't make a sound
Yeah.
because I'm guessing there's other stuff on the.
All right.
So once you get to me, I will like point at them.
Okay.
What do you mean you found an eye-looking thing? Is it a beholder? Did you kill a beholder?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shh! You see,
There's a rope now tied
Okay.
onto the bone.
I do the rope climb thing from PE. You know, the high school American
Oh
PE
my god.
class where you climb a rope.
I've never done
Never
this in
seen
my
it?
life.
Me neither.
Never also.
Did you
I
go
mean,
to
not for
school in
class, but I've done
America?
it for military training.
Oh, you did it for military training.
Yeah.
Oh.
The this maneuver.
doesn't look like rope climbing.
Oh man. Is this on stream? That would have been perfect.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you
Oh,
can clip that.
clip it, clip it.
Scandalous, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. All right. What does the party do?
I will
I
help people
Yeah.
climb. Like
We will
as
go
as
climb.
they get on it, I will also start pulling it and
All right.
then pushing it back after it's done.
Oh, what? Sorry, I clicked you by accident. I have
Nice,
no idea why.
nice.
fine.
I was wondering why Yosuka's strength was so high.
Yeah.
He took the wrong potion.
Out of spite, he actually does try to climb it the same way Ragnarok does. But after seeing like the first bone, you see him put his like Japanese sandal on top of one and try to lift himself up and sort of slips down. And he pretends like
Oh,
nobody's seen it and he just goes for the rope.
that's so
I'm
embarrassing.
literally above him. Like,
He doesn't look at you, like he knows you're looking now, but then, like after he makes a mistake, he pretends like he didn't try it.
Yeah.
told you, learn from other people's mistakes.
Shut up, old man.
Uh,
But in a smiling, sort of like
Yeah.
brotherly kind of way.
I'm already waiting at the rope so I can
All right.
basically rush
Mhm.
him to the top. That way I can say that I'm the one that like did the elevator. And
Okay.
that way he didn't climb it. I'm the one that
Yeah.
put him in.
With that, actually, there's no athletics check involved for the others since you're the one giving the rope and helping them. They can climb up with no problem. You now see that there's this small gap between one platform to another. There's sort of teeth and bones protruding from every section of the floor. There's the bile that's sort of underneath, and you've defeated two corpses of what looks like these eyeballs with wings and tails. It looks like there's a ladder off onto the other side that peers downwards, but you haven't explored that far yet.
I'm gonna first let the rope be here.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna like do the shush gesture.
Mhm.
I didn't have a proper look at them yet, but do you guys know what it is?
No.
Do I know what it is?
You can make a nature check or history check if you want.
I will also try. And since it's against fiends, I have advantage, right?
Wait,
Yes.
nature and
Presume.
what check?
Nature and
Nature
or
what?
history.
Okay, I have history.
24.
Oh, it's a historical creature, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Everyone knows but me.
After the one, you have the two.
Lisbeth, you're still trying to figure out like the whole time everyone was trying to climb up. You were
Yeah.
sort of like you were sort of preoccupied, like in your mind, just sort of out of it, focusing on the voices that you're hearing
Yeah, the
inside your head.
whispers.
To Phrygia and Ragnarok, however, you could tell that these are spawn. That's what they're called.
Spawn.
They are basically birth of they're fiends. However, they are sort of like subjects to devils and slash or demons. The way they work is these are like the baby ones, and then they sort of evolve into other things after.
I heard
But
an
these
oh
are
my
like the
god.
lowest of the food chain.
Oh.
So there's the bigger version somewhere.
No, I think these will evolve into many things. The bigger versions is most likely the one we fought all the way through because
Ah,
they don't evolve like animals. They change and adapt through hierarchies and shit.
what are they called? Do they have a name? I mean,
Spawn.
Spawn,
was it pawn? Oh,
SPAWN,
spawn. Okay.
spawn.
Like the superhero. Uh, well, if I was fearing that at first when they surprised me, I was fearing that they would be specialized and just instantly communicate what they saw. But if they're at the bottom of the food chains, maybe we kept our advantage of being unseen. Do you Does one of the sneaky ones want to go check out what's further ahead and maybe decide if we go there or the other way with the poop tunnel?
Well, I could check out, but I'm not exactly silent.
No.
I
Yosuke
suppose
Also,
looks at
it's up.
Phrygia.
I suppose it's up to me and the polymorph again.
you can just sneak to the ladder before just poke your head out.
Right. I'll just do that because this place is super dangerous and I kick my head, kick my eye. Do I see anything?
You do see quite a few things. Hold on, not done, sorry.
Oh, what's that? An eye?
What was that?
A hairy eye?
No, it looks like it.
You notice one more eye coming off from the left side of the wall. There's a pathway that goes upwards. If you go down here, it looks like it's not a staircase. It's just sort of like an inclined plane of flesh that you can sort of trod through. And onto the right, you see what looks like a pool of these miasmic bile. The eye follows you. As soon as you peek down, The eye makes eye contact with you.
Oh shit.
I dodge.
Literally
I
eye
dodge back.
contact.
Literally icon. I dodge back, and I cast the message cantrip to Lisbeth that
What
I
do you see?
see three. I see three ways. I mean, actually, there's one, but there's three important things. There's literally an eye on the wall. There's a miasmic magma, uh, digestive acid onto the right, blocking the way, and then there's this on the straightforward ahead. There's a
Uphill.
way, inclined way made out of flesh. I think we should. I suppose that there's no imminent danger, and we should move forward ahead and with caution because that eye is super creepy, and this is like 4 to 5 casting of messages because it's been super
Yeah, I'm
long.
like, when does this message end? But I can't even reply.
One message, one casting end, the other one immediately follows.
Yeah. So
Does it?
yeah, I
Oh,
tell
sorry.
the rest. Seems like there is some sort of a junction up ahead with a huge eyeball and also magma blocking two of the ways. I don't know if it's safe for us to go there because he has not said about that. She has not said about that. Should we approach? I watch I we can see, right? We can see fridges from here.
Just 10 feet
I,
Yes, you
away.
can.
Yeah, what
I
is
do this.
she
I
doing
do this
after?
signal.
Oh, that means come? That is either come or go back.
I message to the others. Why aren't you guys coming?
Okay. I was like, what? Do you want to come or to go back?
To
Yeah, yeah.
come.
Okay,
They
okay, okay.
told
Yeah.
you to come.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
Okay,
want
that
to.
I understand.
You don't want to check the poop tunnel?
Oh right, the poop tunnel.
Maybe. I mean, that's from where the amalgamation of people came from. Maybe
I
all of their
thought it
stuff is
on.
here. Or
I
maybe
thought
it's
it.
Arcane research.
I thought it just stood there when we came in.
Yes, but there's no other way. It's from there.
Hmm.
You
Do you
you
wanna try
decide.
to?
You decide. From the I. It looked like it was some kind of arcane golem.
Yeah.
It casted a spell on itself.
Now that you mentioned it, yeah, yeah, it does. It
So,
it does fit into the golem category. Yeah,
yeah.
with yeah, that is interesting.
Make a Arcana or History check.
Can I?
Lisbeth will say
Everyone
that,
can. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Lisbeth will say that, like, she would like to leave moving in front of the eye as a last resort.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's also scary.
yeah. I mean, the first eye didn't really do anything until I poked it, but still. Hang on, let me do Arcana. Uh,
I was wondering why my Arcana was so low, but I didn't activate my int drugs.
Still pretty high for me.
Yay!
Should Biggest nose, not 20.
Yeah, and been rolling
28.
hot tonight.
Hold on, sorry. Okay. Sorry, what was the question again? I was typing something in them.
Is the flesh amalgamation golem?
Oh yeah. Sorry, here. It does share similar characteristics of the golems that you've seen before. but it's not necessarily a golem type creature. It's it falls into monstrosities, and unlike golems who are made through the weave, or are objects manifested with life, this looks like more on a necromantic type of aspect.
Oh, okay. It it does and it doesn't. Yeah,
Still
it does
sounds
and it
arcane
doesn't.
to me.
It is arcane, necromantic in nature actually. Uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, at least we know that it's I suppose that it's not human made. It's not, but it's not nature either.
Let's check it out. What's the worst that could happen? The best that could happen is some kind of recipe for you.
Recipe.
Yeah,
What kind of recipe?
necromantic one.
Oh, I don't deal with necromancy. No, except that one time where I literally stabbed myself. But that was one time. That's different.
Yeah,
So
What do you do?
the poop tunnel or
Yep.
the way with the eye.
I think Lisbeth doesn't want to go with the eye.
I would like
No.
the eye to be a last resort. I mean,
Okay then. Uh, can Yosuke go check the poop tunnel?
I can do that, yes. He goes down. He tries to make a show of himself and jumps down the bones. Let's see if he can do it. He can. So to
Yeah.
redeem himself, he jumps from bone to bone, arrives off at the bottom. He goes over here. He goes forward. He comes back after a while. Doesn't take him too long. Maybe like in a span of 2 to 3 minutes. You said there was an eye of some sort on that wall.
Yeah.
There is one more here, as well as a ladder that leads high up, farther than my eye can see.
oh, that sounds like an exit.
Yeah, but there's also an eye.
Ah, that is true. I guess we probably have to, you know, um, I guess it's either A or B. It's an I
Yeah.
either way.
What do you think the eye is for? Do you think
Looking?
it's for observing us?
It feels like security.
Yeah.
What happens when you poke the eye, Lisbeth?
Well,
We get attacked.
yeah, we got attacked. Wasn't that like the start of it, this all?
Oh, by the two red devils, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that was yesterday. What are you talking about?
That was yesterday.
Like 12
In
hours
Feels
game,
ago.
like
yeah.
it feels
Yeah,
like
a lot has
forever.
happened.
I mean,
That is
It was
to
like
true.
be
11 to 13 hours ago max.
to be
Has been months
fair,
in real life though.
Yeah.
I mean to be fair, my memories of during that time are very fuzzy.
Yes.
In
Sorry
fact,
for the touchy subject.
yeah, in fact, the only clear memory I remember is the my students went up in flames.
Oh shit.
That was
Do you
that
even
Why
was
are
remember
we
3 months
fire
ago.
remembering
burns?
that? Oh no. I feel
Maybe,
horrible now.
yeah, right.
That was months ago.
Yeah, that was months ago, and
It was 2 weeks
my
ago.
level was level 10.
So what do you guys do?
So should we move this way?
Yeah, I think.
I want to be Brakmar just to flip a coin and call it.
Uh, do you have some sort of illusion spell that you can probably make cross in front of it?
What
Uh,
do you mean?
Well, what to see what happens if a creature moves across. Something that perhaps is
illusion.
tangible, but could be will not be missed.
How about mage hand?
Is it visible?
I mean, yeah, it's visible. Yeah, I cast mage hand and you can see a white hand appears. Yeah, it's
Does that
tangible.
does that do anything, DM?
Yeah,
You'd have to try.
Where do you cast the
I
mission?
right now it's right next to me.
Alright, the mission can move, right? I forgot.
You're gonna send it where exactly? Just pass through the eye or go to the eye?
I'll make it move across the eye.
Okay. So you're like trying to go towards this path then, like passing through.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay. You're sort of at the edge and sort of just peering out a little bit of your eye, like out of your face off to the corner. But instantly, as soon as you're within eyesight, the eye fixates itself on you. You cast Mage Hand going towards the other section, going up to this part of the map, but its eyes are fixed on you, not at the Mage Hand.
Oh. Can I boop it? Can I boop the eye with my mage hand?
You certainly can. As you move your Mage Hand and move towards the creature, the Mage Hand can handle about 5 pounds of force. Not enough to deal damage, but as you boop onto it, you can see the eye sort of like the finger submerged towards in the eye. The eye closes itself for a second and then disappears off into the wall. It gets absorbed into the section of the flesh.
Oh, I did something.
What did you do?
I uh, I poked the eye and
Let's
it
go the other way.
Again, again, poke the eye.
As if I was being honest, I would prefer the other way because those little guys, and I point at the corpses on the ground, if they're underlings or something, that way they whatever we'll face that way, it will be organized. The other way, it's some kind of chaotic mess. It's easier to deal with than an organized force. Plus, you poke the eye, so
Yeah,
All right.
I suppose I narrowed down our options.
that's experimenting, yes.
So, what are we doing? Do I come up or
We
do you come down?
no, we come down.
All
I'm
right.
Yes,
gonna
seems to.
stay at the top, and
Oh,
when everyone's down, I will untie the rope to get it back with me, and then climb down.
Okay. All right. So I assume you're all gonna move towards the left side of the map. The rope is no more. You all move together towards this side. Yosuke's already been here, so I'm gonna reveal the part of the map that he mentioned. He mentions to you that there was no danger from what he's seen, no creatures, and this is what he saw.
Oh.
This eye that he sees, because he didn't get to see the one you were talking about, looks old and writhed, wrinkly, and dilapidated. It's not in good condition.
But
May be
it does
important, may not be.
maybe it doesn't see us.
As you move, the iris begins to track you.
are we gonna poke this one as well?
No,
Uh,
I
I
beg.
Judging from the iris, I don't think it can see us clearly, but it can still track movements. I wave at the eye. Hello.
Hello.
Tracks your movement. One at a time. It darts quickly as you all sort of separate off different parts of the room. It's almost like it's fizzing between all of you, scanning each one of you very quickly.
Yeah, it still tracks movement. Ragnarok, oh right, the way.
All right. There's the ladder off to the right side of the wall. You can see Ragnarok moving towards it. Yosuke goes off to the opposite side. What does Lisbeth do?
mm, Lisbeth will follow towards what's his name? Japanese guy.
Yosuke.
Yes.
Now
Yosuke.
Yosuke.
Wait, how do I
Sasuke
Japanese.
2.0.
Sasuke 2.0. Yep.
All right. Looking here, the whole climb upwards is about 30 feet. There's nothing on the wall aside from what looks like similar to the bridge made out of like bone tendons and veins.
Who goes first?
Lisbeth, would you like to go first?
All right. Do I need to make any kind of check?
Nope.
Okay.
You
So,
just need to be the one to go first.
right. So I keep. Is this also like difficult terrain?
Nope. Not for climbing, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess climbing is already difficult, no?
Yeah, it's half movement if
All
you're
right.
climbing, yeah.
Okay. So that was already 5, and then so I go up 10 feet.
All right. Who follows next? Would you
I'll go.
like me to go next, or would you like to go first?
I'll go. It's all right. You can stay with Ragnarok.
All right.
I will try very hard not to get half my health wiped every time we face someone. I already succeeded once. Let's do it a second time.
All right. Yosuke asks Ragnarok whether he would go first or he would.
I'll go last in case somebody falls. I can try to
All
catch
right.
them.
Okay, Lisbeth.
Yeah.
You can move 15 feet more. You're already 10, so 25. You can reach up to here. Not exactly on top
Okay.
yet.
Do I see over? No.
Not yet. There's
Okay.
still 5 feet up there, so it's still quite a bit.
Okay. All right.
All right. I assume Frigis follows.
This is
Can
harder
I?
than it looks. The handle's really slippy and it's gross to touch.
All right. Ragnak, do you start climbing or do you just stay down there?
I stay under in case somebody falls.
Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. Lisbeth,
Okay. So I haul myself up and look around.
as you do, you see this. Roll for initiative.
Right?
I mean, I only see bones and a door, but I guess.
Oh.
It's fine, guys. We're just 100% the dungeon. We do that way, we go the other way, we do it too.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Mayday! Mayday!
What do you say? What do you say?
Another of that devil guy that was standing in front of the blood gate, I guess.
All right. With that, as you come forward, you can see that there's a creature here. Everyone on the ladder, and even Ragnarok downstairs, you could hear the sound of fire beginning to ignite, go boom. And suddenly there's this light that comes up from above, illuminating the walls as it begins to fly towards Lisbeth. Let's see if it hits. The first one goes past. You can see just Lisbeth standing on top of you as you're on the ladder fridges, and suddenly this hurl of like magma, molten flame just fly past you, and you suddenly feel the temperature of the room get hotter and hotter. A second one flies through, but thankfully you can see just a figment of Lisbeth raise her shield at the last second, and sparks begin to fly everywhere. It is now Frigis's turn. It's hard to climb up directly on top of her, so if you'd like to jump sort of left or right, that would be a check. An acrobatics one, to be clear.
I'll I will do this then. I'll climb up a bit and then I perform a jump to the left.
Okay, go ahead, make an
Don't
acrobatics
fall.
check.
Ah shit.
It's not that high, 12 or higher.
Oh, 10!
Oh,
Oh fuck!
he begins to
Wait,
fall,
wait.
and you
Do
are about
you
30 feet.
Can I miss this step? Can I miss this step?
bonus action?
You still can. Bonus action is relatively quick. You can.
And as I jump, I fell short, and then I fuck, miss this step.
All right.
And
Do you do
then
anything else?
I will throw frostbite. It
Okay.
has to make a DC 16.
Constitution.
Yeah, 16. Constitution.
It fails.
Nice. 2d6. That's a 6 cold damage, and it has a disadvantage on its next attack.
It is very effective on him. Okay. With that, it is Ragnarok's turn.
So, how's it going?
Not good.
What? Okay. After the not good, I will just climb to the maximum I can, which is just
Okay.
under Yosuke.
About 15 feet. You're halfway through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my sword still lighted from
Sure.
from the fight. I have the handle between my teeth.
Okay, sure.
So I have one eye closed, not to get blinded.
Sure, yeah, it's extremely bright.
Yeah, on the one
Alright.
side.
All right, Lisbeth, your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to wait. How far is he again? Yeah, I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon next to him. Nothing big. Just oh, sorry, wrong one. Just a level 2 one.
All right. Where'd my tokens go?
So just next to him on this side.
All right. Let me find my token that I used to use. Ooh. All right, there you go.
Right, so that's a bonus action. It attacks. And it hits. I'm gonna assume it hits because if it doesn't, that would be nasty.
It does.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my action to tolerate him. Wisdom
Okay.
15.
Okay. The VTT is working super fast for me right now. It failed.
Okay.
That's great to hear.
Wow.
I think they fixed a lot of stuff, so it's very fast on my end.
Sorry, you might roll lower, but it's D12s because it hurts.
Oh wait, shit. Oh damn it, I don't have it here.
3d12.
Yeah, it doesn't have that option. Wait, is this
Yeah,
12?
you
You have
need
to
to
Yes.
you have to
select
make a
3 die.
custom for it. Yeah. You
Yeah,
might roll lower. Ah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
nice. Just a bit more.
Works out. Okay. You end your turn?
Yep. Hey, wait, hang on.
Okay.
Trying to get rid of this thing. No! And ignore it. I'm trying to get rid of the window. I'm going
Okay.
to go up to him 15 feet.
Okay.
Yes. Oh no,
That
the
would be
thing is
30
over
feet.
here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All
Right.
right. Yosuke goes up, jumps off to the side. He rolled a 24. Can't really reach from there as that's all of his movement. He throws a dart and misses. And it is now the creature's turn. The creature, seeing that Lisbeth is in front of him, actually moves forward.
Mhm.
And you haven't seen him do this before because you've never actually made contact with him. But he starts putting out his hands and he snaps it a couple of times till friction suddenly turns his claws white hot and he sort of slams at you 3 times.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hit on the first.
The first has disadvantage from Frigus.
Okay, good call. Then I'm gonna put disadvantage on that. Miss. Hit on the second. And hit on the third.
Oh shit. Oh, how much damage?
It's not a lot. The first one is 10 points of fire damage.
He says not a lot.
Could go a
Yeah.
lot worse.
Yeah.
The next one is 12 points of fire damage.
22.
Not a lot, just 1/3 of
Quite
your
a-
HP. You know.
Yep.
quite a bit. All right, with that, Bridges, what do you do?
I'll do frostbite again. Constitution saving throw.
All right. Fails.
Yeah, nice. That would be nice. 10 cold damage.
So 20 for him.
I still have movement and I can still attack. I'll do 10, 15, and then with my super long rapier, I'm going to try to stab him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeet. Okay, 23.
It's
Okay, 11. Piercing
not
damage.
bad for a basic weapon.
Yeah. It's actually a +1 silver.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought this wasn't the +1.
It is. I bought it
Mm,
in
nice.
Newcastle.
It's just
All
not the
right.
+2.
It's just not the
It's just
+2.
not
Yeah.
the +2.
All right. Ragnar, go ahead.
How much? Wait,
You've already climbed 15, so 15 more. It's difficult terrain to climb up, so that would take 30 feet total to
yeah,
just
I
get
have,
it up
I
here.
have 35, so I'm at the cusp.
You can end up here on this block next to Yosuke.
Yeah, I do that with my
Uh-huh.
movement. And then in Infernal, I would say, are you guarding something? And
To whom?
dodge
Oh,
action.
Inferno.
Yeah, Infernal.
I'll roll if it actually replies.
It suddenly feels friendly today.
It's
Yeah,
sort of
you guys
slamming
can
down
enter.
onto Lisbeth's face. And as you speak Infernal, you could see his head tilt up and its eyes grow bright yellow. And it's intent on you, but it doesn't respond.
Well, good thing I dodged. That's my turn. I get my sword back in my hand.
Lisbeth, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my level 2, was it? Yep. Oh, damn. Hits 19, does it?
Of course.
Nice. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, then I'm going to swing at him with my... Yeah, we'll go with the battle axe. Oh, shit. That was a close 20. No,
Nope.
nothing.
You anything
I'm
else?
going to move around him. I can do that without provoking, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't leave his reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna step around. Can I step behind him, like go around this way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'll do
nothing's
that.
stopping you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yosuke comes forward, clinks up a little bit of his katana. You can see him activate his right as it turns extremely bright blue. Let's see if I got this right. He hurts himself in the process with a D8, if I recall correctly, for a total of 7 points of damage. That sucks.
Relatable, yes.
And he attacks twice. Miss on the first, unfortunately. Hit on
13.
the second.
That's lower than my bonus to hit. Amateur, youngling,
Amateur.
talking shit.
You are still
He deals a total
learning, my
of
young Padawan.
Exactly.
he deals a total of 19, however, on one attack. So it's kind of good stuff. The creature sees this, actually moves forward. Lisbeth can make an attack of opportunity if she likes.
Yep, I will hope 20.
Yeah. Oh, hits. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. 10.
Nice. As he moves forward, you can see his head get bonked down, and as he gets bonked down, there's this crack that appears onto the side of his face, and a horn falls down onto the ground. He moves forward still even, and he sees that the one who spoke Infernal, he messages back, and it translates to practically, "You will go first." And he swings twice of his fireball, two of his fireballs at you.
Advantage. 'Cause I'm
That's
dodging.
right. Thankfully.
Still 16 AC though.
Oh, could have been a nat 20. Miss on the
Ooh.
first. And a miss on the second. As you dodge both, let's pretend like you just sort of dodge it without much effort. Its eyes begin to widen, and almost like a small smile appears off the side of his face. For just what do you do? Completely
I'll
ignoring you, he's on your side.
I'll I'll move backward.
He gets an attack of opportunity then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he can.
Yeah, sure. Frigga still has a lot of HP
Misses.
left.
He misses.
I only have 15 AC as of now, with no buffs, no anything, and perform a lunge.
Go ahead.
That's a 26
Hits.
with nice 11 piercing damage, and
How do you
then
do it?
I'm going to what?
How do you do it?
Oh, nice! I step back, step back, dodging his attacks, and then I counter attack with the rapier, and it
Nice.
stabs right into his torso area, and I pulled out, and he falls
Alright.
to the ground.
All right. As he falls to the ground, he bursts off into flames, and ashes are left on his wake. With that, what does the party do?
He just says something, right?
Yes, he said I would be the first to go, but then missed. But then he seemed pleased by it, so I don't know. Doors are scary. I just look at the door
Yeah.
in front.
Yeah. Yeah.
From afar, now that
I
the creature's
confirm.
gone, you can tell there's writing on the door.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, there's
Uh,
writing on the door.
I get on my way to there, I guess. I hope it's infernal.
Is infernal, as a matter of fact. I will write this down, don't worry.
Oh, that's why he wants to kill you first.
It says employees
Subscribe to my
restroom.
channel.
Employees restroom? Why would they guard such a thing?
No, it says subscribe to Lisbeth's channel.
Yeah, yes. Now that we can get behind.
I can't find the exact quote, but I'll type it down onto the Discord later. But basically, what it says is the door to the beginning is the door to the end. Everything that exists will be purified, and everything that exists will be made better. Put your hand on this rest and open your eyes and see the truth to the universe for both you, him, her, and me.
'Twas a dream all along.
I mean,
Uh,
it's a great message.
it's a promise I'm not keen to accept since it's from Finns. Oh, how
Sounds
it's why is the nine hands so scary?
I know, right?
it sounds a bit
Ah,
too hopeful for a place like this.
yes. How about
It's
you?
really infernal too.
Do you want to try to identify it, or do we go the other way already? Because that's
I suppose I can try to identify it. It would take some time.
just don't touch it.
Yeah, sure. I
You know how it goes.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll do identify on the door.
Okay. For brevity's sake, let's say you finish 10 minutes while the others sort of tend to their wounds from the previous combat. Yosuke picks up his dart. You hold on to, well, not, you don't hold on to, but you peer into the door and cast Identify upon it. The only thing that is of arcane here is the seal with the finger, with a handprint on it. But you easily identify the spell. Upon contact, it will cast Knock to open the door. Nothing harmless.
You mean nothing harmful?
Nothing harmful, yes. Very harmless.
It's harmless.
Very harmless, I swear, guys.
The
Nothing
door
harmful,
doesn't.
very harmless.
I don't detect anything dangerous. I suppose I can try.
Um, you sh
It
Do
will.
you?
I, I, I'm
there's,
hovering. I'm
there-
hovering.
there's still another way you can try.
I mean, it only casts knock, as far as I'm able to identify, and knock will unlock things, but it will make a very loud sound,
Not
like
too loud, but loud,
super
yeah.
loud. Yeah.
Sure, I guess we can trust your instincts.
Can you?
So do you?
Yeah,
Oh well. Here
we'll
goes
follow through
nothing.
whatever what happens.
Place my hand on the door.
All right.
And another 20 HP gone.
Please no.
Okay.
On
I
the
will
other
only
side
have
of the
8.
door is your new character.
Hmm.
you, you made it in between sessions.
You put your hand through. You put your hand onto the door, and you feel it vibrate for a second, and dust begins to settle off across every corner of the doorway, and it's almost like it goes gets absorbed into the flesh to its right. Inside, however, is a little bit dark. You can see the floor up to 5 feet in front of you, right up to here. But past that, you cannot see.
So, how do you feel?
I suppose I feel the same. Yeah, I feel the same. Doesn't feel any weaker or stronger. I suppose it's good, but the path is dark and full of terrors. The
I'm not
night is
picking.
long and full of terrors.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Pick my head
I
in.
oh yeah, you can use your sunblade to see.
Yes.
As you do, it's almost like the darkness is consuming the light that's within. Only 5 feet is revealed at a time.
Just in case, I'm gonna try to like put it up to max.
Same thing. The
Yeah.
place gets brighter except for inside the door.
Yeah. So it's just blinding because we can't see past it. So I just put it minimum. Now what?
Uh, uh, dancing lights, go.
The dancing lights go, you flitter forward, and as it gets into the darkness, they're consumed.
I suppose we have to walk in the dark while the area before us will only reveal itself 5 feet at a time.
Ah, I cast
Uh,
light on my shield anyway and start like going forwards. Like I'll have my shield up front if anything attacks
Okay.
us.
Lisbeth goes in 5 feet past where you can see. She has her shield up. Lisbeth, you can see perfectly around you, but they lose vision of you as you enter the darkness.
I see them?
No, no longer. Just 5 feet in front of you, behind you, beside you, above you.
Okay, 'cause you say I see perfectly.
I mean, like you see perfectly around you, just like 5 feet.
Okay. So the light spell did not help to further it at all.
Nope.
Okay. I try to call
What
up
was
Fridges, can you still hear me?
Yeah, but are you still there?
I well, I just took a few steps forward. I should be right in front of you.
Yeah, but it's pitch black.
Okay, DM, I try to backtrack my steps, like walk backwards until I see
you
them.
walk 5 feet backwards? You
Yep.
try to find them. You know you've been walking for at least 15 feet now.
Oh wait,
You
what?
can't find them.
Oh shit.
Uh,
I yell
Lisbeth,
again. Fridges,
Lis-
start. Try to
yeah,
sing. I will try to find you.
sing. Never gonna give you up.
Oh
Never
shit.
I
gonna
just
let you down.
I am emboldened by the hope in that song and I try to find it.
Never gonna
uh,
run
you can
around.
pinpoint where the sound is coming from and you move towards it.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like you're making any progress.
Okay.
Wait. I get my rope out. Let's tie ourselves to each other.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I was like, it's too late for me.
Yeah. Stay where you are. If you
Okay.
feel a rope or somebody, we just stop and you tie yourself to us.
All right.
We can fan out to find you.
Never gonna make you cry. Never
We'll
gonna
say
say
goodbye.
goodbye.
All right, so who ties themselves together? Is it Yosuke, Frigis, and Ragnarok?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Okay.
We since we need to find Lisbeth, I will tie myself to one extremity, and
Mm-hmm.
then I guess Yosuke to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Frigis in the
actually,
middle.
he's the most likely to untie himself. So Frigis to the other end. That way, if we pan out, that will be 50 feet of rope where it could hit Lisbeth and find her.
Hmm.
And
I like that idea.
and then Yusuke in the middle.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. So with Frigis on one end of the rope and Yosuke on the other, the
No,
three of
me
you.
and the other, and Yusuke in the middle.
Yeah. Yosuke, Frigis on one side, Ragnarok on the other, and Yosuke in the middle. Do you
Mhm.
traverse off into the path which Lisbeth had taken?
I go.
All right.
Let's go.
As you go through the darkness, what little light you have from the sword illuminates just a little bit. You begin to you begin to feel a coldness, not like a necrotic type of cold, just a cold, just coolness of a place that hasn't been exposed to any heat for a while. Um, you sort of look around for Lisbeth. You shout out to her name, which I assume you do. Lisbeth does the same, and you hear each other from a specific direction, and you walk for maybe 1 minute, maybe two, maybe three, and you can't find each other.
The fuck?
Right. Yasuke, Frigis, Stop moving.
Yeah.
Let's try something.
What would you like to try?
Lisbeth too.
I'm
Stop
all
moving.
ears.
I'm gonna like feel the rope I
Mm-hmm.
have tied and walk
Mm-hmm.
until it's taut.
Okay.
I guess feels anything.
As you move towards the very maximum and Yosuke is
Yeah.
sort of in the middle, he does feel it get pulled towards a specific direction.
Did anybody feel something?
I felt the rope move.
Good. Uh, Yosuke, like what's it called in English? Uh,
Oh, tuck.
yeah, tug tug the rope on Frigis' side.
He pulls it.
Ah,
Good.
I feel
Frig
something.
Frigis, walk the opposite direction until the rope is taut.
Okay, do you mean
Are you
walk
guys?
until the rope is
Yeah.
Straight,
Yes.
yeah.
straight?
Are
Okay,
you
Until
You
guys
it's
you
tight,
felt
trying
yeah.
to torture
you felt
Yosuke?
no, you basically
Yeah.
deserved. No, you felt the rope being tugged this way, so you need to go that way.
okay, I'll go the opposite way.
Okay. All right. With that, Yosuke's still in the middle. You now get to move as a line segment going north or south. In a random direction, basically, just as a determinant.
Well, okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3, one step.
All right. All
1,
move
2,
together.
3. Yeah,
Yeah.
How many times do you do this?
like 5 minutes.
It doesn't take you that long.
We need to find Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It takes you only 1 minute until Yosuke bumps into Lisbeth.
Oof.
And Lisbeth falls down to her butt, and you hear her armor clanking everywhere.
It's like,
Elizabeth?
what was that? Was that you guys? I kind of like swing my hand and probably hit Yosuke on the leg.
Wait, she's be she's behind us now? I thought she went first.
I don't know, you
How
told
does
me
this
not to
room
move
work?
anymore.
Tie yourself.
Okay, I kind of like try to stand up, using Yosuke as a crutch. I guess I can see him now, right? Because he's within 5 feet.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. It's just like,
This is what you currently see as you're next to each other.
okay, I no longer see anything.
Yeah, hold on. I immediately, I unpurposely blocked everything.
It's all darkness. Can you ping,
This,
to pull us to?
this is all you see.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, wow. I thought I thought it was just a straight corridor.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I guess I will. Uh, tie myself between
Mhm.
between Frigis and Yosuke.
Okay. All right. After fumbling for a bit, you do find that onto your left, Ragnarok, here is a wall. Frigis there is a wall as well. And of course, everywhere else is a wall, except for the spot where except for the spot where Lisbeth was standing. Feels like you could travel northwards, but that's pretty much the only path you can see.
Okay. I guess I'll ask Ragnarok, do you want to go this way? You can be the head, or do you want Frigis and
What
I?
way?
Come back, follow the rope.
Okay. Go to Yosuke.
Yeah. Do we see each other? Because we're within 5 feet, right?
You can see everyone except Ragnar.
Oh,
Yosuke
I
can
only
see
see
you and
Yosuke.
Ragnar.
okay. All right. I asked Yosuke. Yosuke asked him to go on, like, in front of me over here and point.
He doesn't ask, he sort of drags you. Do you let him?
Yeah.
Alright. He pushes you next there.
Oh,
Yeah, I think there's a path up ahead. You can go on first and we'll kind of train after you.
Make a perception check. Ragnarok.
I'm so good at those. 7.
Alright.
I mean, if you say it's the only way, then I just take a step ahead.
Okay. As you take a step ahead, you lose vision of him. Lisbeth, do you follow?
Yep. Um,
Alright.
I guess after him would be Ragnarok. I mean, would be Yosuke first, and then myself.
Okay.
That, yeah, exactly.
Alright. With that, you would hear a loud sound from inside the darkness, almost like bones creaking on top of a massive weight. And then you hear a guttural growl. And suddenly there's this slow burning dark ember into the darkness. And it almost forms like the face of a skull that just floats off into this dark, ever encapsulating room. And in this darkness, you hear a low, guttural voice saying, "Come, you will be the first. I will be the one to please Orcus." And suddenly, the breathing fire from his chest grows bigger and bigger and bigger until the darkness is consumed. And this is what you see.
Uh, uh,
Oh shit. Is that
oh
Orcus? No?
fuck!
Is that
Let us tell.
Baphomet? Who is that?
Oh fuck!
Everyone make a history check
Still advantage.
or
Do I
religion.
see? Do I see this as well, or do I still see wall?
I don't know
You
all
see
these
the light,
hellish
but you
things.
don't see him. Lisbeth
Okay.
can see half of it, but only for just cannot.
Well, I was staring a wall.
What's that
Okay.
furry creature? Is it an overgrown Minotaur?
Ragnarok, for sure, you understand what this is. Uh, you've sort of studied all about fiends and infernals, demons and devils,
Yeah.
and you know that this one is a Balor.
Balor.
These are insanely powerful creatures, almost second to just godlike beings. Except this one, you see, looks afflicted. You see that he has two wings, but one is burned down, completely dilapidated. And they're famous for holding a sword and a whip simultaneously. But you can see the one where his sword would be his arm is cut off. He stands up, and you can see that he's smaller than what you've read about. They're usually about massive creatures, and this one's pretty much the same size of an ogre. Still relatively big, but not nearly as big as you know them to be. He stands in front of you and he says, "You will be my first sacrifice." He
Ragnar
doesn't
just
move towards attacking you yet.
Ragnar just has a like cold sweat running. Says, "Don't underestimate him. Don't falter." And just
What?
like a shaky voice.
Yosuke immediately holds onto his weapon, unclinks it, and casts a right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the. I don't think it matters. A Rite of the Frozen on myself. Does it?
Alright.
Wait. First, I'm gonna take damage. Fuck. Does it still do nothing
What do you mean?
after
The
after?
creature?
Yeah, after I do the right.
After you do the right, the creature stands up, one arm missing, left of his right of his wing gone. He has his other hand, which he sort of waves around the air until it encapsulates or manifests this arcane fiery whip, just like the Balrog from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Prepare yourself.
Fly,
All
you
right.
fools! Wait.
Okay.
Oh
As
no.
you say, prepare yourself, he says, sort of kneeling down. A face sort of slowly turns into a smile, and he says, "We'll please him." And he goes, a burst of flame appears off into the room as he whips his, as he crackles his whip, and everyone roll for initiative.
No.
Oh snap. Okay, 15. Oh, number
Right.
15.
Well, once I burst,
Yeah.
we can see everything now, right? No, wait, I see half. We're still tied
All right.
on ropes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are. But it's you. You can use a free action to disengage yourselves from the rope.
Yeah. But the fact that I only see half of him is because he is covered, right? Not because of the darkness anymore?
What do you mean half of him?
Because you said that I
So
only
just
see
just the
half.
logo. Oh, you only see half of him because there's a wall in front of you.
Yeah, okay, not because of
Yeah.
darkness. Okay.
No, no. The darkness is dispersed after
Yep.
after he crackles his whip. All right. Oh, sweet. You can see
Oh
that he's a lot
sweet.
slower after crackling his whip, specifically Lisbeth. You catch a moment where you feel the surge of adrenaline come in and you feel compelled to move. What do you do?
Compelled to move?
No, I mean, like, now's your chance. Like,
Okay,
do
yeah.
something or die. Like,
I will. Hang on, 15 feet, right? Oh, can I cross over the side or do I have to go past Yosuke?
no, you can go straight. You can go straight up. It's fine. There's enough space.
Alright, so I'll go up.
But it's difficult terrain in here.
Yep. So that's 10 feet. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardian on myself.
Okay.
6th level. So
Okay.
Wisdom save 15.
Okay. As the creatures appear all around you, it swoops down at him. You can see that he whips his fire whip around him, and this aura of flame just surrounds him, and it's almost like a layer of armor appears. He has advantage on the saves.
Okay.
He saves.
Okay, so he still takes half.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make 15.
Okay.
Alright, so that's my
It's
action.
not. He's not weak to it.
Yep, it's okay. I don't have a bonus action cantrip, so that's all.
Okay. All right. With that, what does Frigis do?
Okay, I will move towards. It's still difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a 10. I move towards here and then I ask, why is everything so hard? Blade song. I'll blade song and then I'll cast my new spell as my eyes goes bright white,
Mhm.
and then I wave my hands forward, and then there's this cold energy manifesting
Mhm.
in front of my hand, and then it turned into this gigantic arm, and then I move it forward to punch the bear as I cast the big beast
All right.
hands.
Okay. Can you link that so I can see what it does?
Yeah, can do. I'll do I will do a clench fist. I'll have to make a melee spell attack.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
Okay.
It will do 48 force damage. Wow.
All right. 48 force.
That's a 16 force damage as I punch it with my ice
All right.
gigantic ice hands. And it's a concentration. Yeah, and that's my turn.
Does it have a special condition or effect?
No, it just punches. In this mode, it just punches.
Okay. All right. With that, Yosuke goes ham, goes past Ragnarok very recklessly, and swings twice with this katana. Oh, sorry. I went straight to damage. Oh! Is that a natural
Oh!
20? That
The
is a natural 20.
Blessed by the
Ah,
plot.
Anime protagonist. Let's go.
Anime
So it
protagonist.
is 15 plus 2d8 for the right. And that is a 26 on the first hit. He's using lightning. He goes again. A 20, but not that. Swings one more time. 14, 19 total damage. All right. For that, it is Ragnarok's turn.
Yeah, I have my sword going. I will first bonus action
Mhm.
and consume my second most used mutagen,
Mhm.
getting my int up.
Okay.
And as an action, I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, 10, 20, 30, go there.
Mhm.
Just, just not talking, just sweating. Go with both hands.
All right.
25 to hit.
Hits.
Is it undead?
No, it's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna reroll because it's a 2. Fucked, 2 again. Mine I chose cold? Is it resisted?
No, it's not weak or resistant. It's normal.
Then 14 damage on the first one.
Hmm.
And I will brand him.
Okay.
Uh, is his form altered? Like
No.
with an illusion or a shifting?
No.
Okay. Then I will just attack again. 24 to hit.
Hits.
A 1, I'm gonna roll again. Better. Better. 23 points of damage.
Okay. Still standing.
Yep, I would guess so.
Do you do anything?
No, that's it.
All right. As it starts, he crackles his whip. There's this burst of flame that comes off from underneath him, and it just sears throughout the entire area around him. So everyone except Frigis takes damage immediately. So Ragnarok, Lisbeth, and Yosuke suffer 10 points of fire damage. Another thing that you see now is as his armor is now almost like a fire armor forms around him. Even from his feet, there's this pillar flame that sort of bursts upwards, super science style. You find that it's hard to make contact with him safely. That if you were to attack him, it would hurt you as well.
As he starts his turn, he's inside Lisbeth's
Yes.
area of effect.
He has advantage on the save.
You hear, Lisbeth?
He saves.
Yes. He saves. Okay, never mind. Still take
Half
half.
damage.
Okay, 14.
All right.
One less
Not
than the
bad.
previous one. So just now you
All
said
right.
that he will take. No, he will reflect or.
Not reflect. He's just very hot that if you were to try to strike him,
Ah, okay.
it would potentially burn you. All right. He hasn't actually taken his turn yet.
Okay.
You can see that the flame that bursted outwards that hit everyone gets pulled back into him and he absorbs it. And you see him going as he recovers a bit of his stamina, also known as recovering health. He then swings his whip once at each of you. Everyone except for this. 18 to hit on Ragnarok.
It's
How do I miss with this? 29 to hit with Lisbeth. 29
20
to hit on
what?
Yosuke.
29.
Oh, that's a bad roll. 25 damage to Ragnarok, 11 of which is fire.
25.
That's right.
Yikes. We are
What's
gonna
the other
die.
type other than fire?
The 25, 11 of the 25 is fire.
And
The other one is just slashing.
Right.
24 to Lisbeth, 9 of which is fire. Yosuke, my boy. You've got plot armor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. It went back to the fire. Minus
From
22 for Yosuke.
from hitting me, he takes 4 psychic damage.
All right. Okay. It is now Lisbeth's turn.
Can I use Death Ward on myself? It's probably.
You need to make 2 concentration checks.
Wait, what?
It'll cancel out your Spirit Guardian.
It's not concentration, Death
Oh,
Ward.
sorry, no, he hit you twice.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
my
you
bad.
have to make 2 concentration checks.
My bad. Hang on.
The first one was just 10 for the DC. The next one is, what is it, 12?
If she took 24, yes.
Con
Yeah,
save,
so
right?
12, 10 and
Yep.
12.
Yep.
Saves on the first, on the second one.
Barely.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Oh.
You
So
still keep it.
close.
Oh,
Wait.
I want to use create water, but it's for a container. I want to douse this asshole.
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, could.
If you've had an engineering class with like metallurgy, water doesn't do anything to extremely hot things.
Okay, hold on.
Unless
Let
it's a
me.
lot of water.
Yeah.
Mm, I'm going to cast level 4 cure words on myself.
Wise.
Nice, 24.
Wow.
And then, oh shit! I accidentally
Hurt yourself instead.
40. 40.
Oh,
It's 24 and 16. I damaged myself by accident.
she cast like
Uh,
inflict wound on herself instead.
yeah. What was I gonna do just now? Oh, right. I
Your
am
Yep.
wound.
going to. Is Toll the Dead considered a? Isn't I
So that
can do
is an
Toll the
action.
Dead in melee range, right? Because it's
You
a
can, but you
save.
used your action for cure wounds.
Oh wait, yeah. Damn it! I keep thinking it's bonus. No. I guess that is. Hang on. No. Oh wait, what is this? Oh no, it's only for myself. No, I guess that is it. Yep. Okay, that's mine.
All right. Okay. With that, it
Oh wait,
is now
is drinking a potion? Never mind. Go on.
bonus action if it's on your belt.
Okay,
Okay.
then I will drink it just so I can
Okay.
last.
All right. Okay. Let's Frigis, what do you do?
Okay, first of all, I will punch it again with my sticky hands.
Is damn.
Oh no!
It's a spell. No natural ones, it's like.
Yeah, yeah, it misses. Damn it! And then
Eh, wait, it's +2.
Yeah, +2.
I'll conjure my psychic bowl, and then I'm gonna fire it. I'll cast Rowlotim's psychic lance. It has to make an intelligence saving throw, DC 16.
Oh no. All right.
Nice.
It saves.
Every time I use this spell.
As you cast the bow onto him and it flies a lance straight towards him, it's almost like he sends like a psychic message back to you that's saying, try harder. It seems he's far more intelligent than he seems.
You bitch!
Plus, he's magic resistant. All right.
But that
Fourteen.
no 14.
That's a roll.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
roll. Imagine if that hit.
Yeah,
Imagine if you
I,
crit. But
yeah,
it's saved, so.
it can't crit it as spell.
Yeah.
I, I, I don't know if you can understand me, but orcus more like or kiss my ass. Yeah, that's it.
As you do, his nostrils really flare and he's staring straight at you. He was sort of focusing on the three that was in front of him, but as soon as you mentioned that, he now looks at you directly. All right. Do you do
I'm
anything
in
else?
danger. No.
Roll.
Okay. With that, it is now Yosuke's turn. Yosuke comes forward. Oh, actually, he doesn't come forward. He already has his weapon ignited. He strikes twice still. Oh, keep doing attack first. That's the attack roll if it hits. A miss on the first. A miss on the second.
Oh.
With that, he has his hand onto his hand. He has his hand onto his katana. He bites his finger and just puts his hand onto the ground to cast bloated agony onto the creature, amplified. The creature has to make a well at the end of its turn, so it's also bloated now. Okay, let's put purple here, and then he ends his turn. Nothing else he can do. With that, Ragnarok, what do you do?
I will first bonus action. Just shake the sword in front of his eyes twice and amplify a broad curse of the muddled mind.
Okay.
I take too much damage.
Yosuke also has to do that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
We're killing ourselves. It has disadvantages on all con saves made to maintain concentration on until the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right.
And then be ready to die, I guess, because I'm gonna attack. Both hands. 16.
16 does not hit.
Yeah, me and Yosuke have the same rolls. 20.
Hits.
19 damage.
All right.
How much do I take though?
I am rolling for it, but it's lagging. Hello?
Yeah.
Go faster.
Yeah.
No, not you. Sorry. The okay, there. 11 points of fire damage.
As he deals 11 fire damage to me, he takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay,
Because every time he deals damage to me.
go ahead.
Uh,
How emo.
yeah. I will move here 10, 20, 30 here to be behind the two.
Okay. You end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. With that, he releases another burst of flame next to Yosuke and
First, he has to make the wisdom saving throw for Lisbeth.
that's right. Oh, 10 again, so 20 HP. He recovers 20 HP.
No.
Damn.
He makes a wisdom save with advantage. Saves yet again. He waves his whip around a couple of times, and it goes around him, almost creating like a Doctor Strange portal, and then disappears and reappears in front of Frigis.
Hello.
No!
And with that, he swings his whip at you twice.
Oh shit.
You were near before, Lord Orcus.
Or kiss my ass.
Inspiration for that.
Lisbeth, you need to roll your damage.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Okay.
He
Wait,
hits twice.
did he save?
Oh,
Yes.
Why does he keep
I don't know if this is gonna
saving?
help, but I cast shield. Oop, my AC is now
Unfortunately,
20.
it doesn't.
13.
It's a
Oh,
33 to hit.
Oh
You
my god.
suffer
Wait, 30, 33. Okay.
33.
Okay.
yeah, he hit me
Okay.
with a 29 to
33.
hit.
First hit is 24 damage.
Wow.
We,
10 of which is fire.
uh-huh.
The second one hits.
I'm down.
Oh,
Oh,
dog.
The second also
oh
hits
no.
through the shield.
The second one
My
hits also through the shield,
yeah,
unfortunately.
it's only
He hits really high.
yeah.
And this one is 20 points of damage, 5 of which is fire.
I already used my reaction. I should have used the Song of Defense instead.
All right. With that, Lisbeth.
As
Sorry, what was your Spirit Guardian's damage? 13.
as Frigis goes down, she will take like a stance on one knee and lunge with her rapier, because I will amplify
Okay.
Oh,
blood curves of the fallen puppet.
oh
Okay.
damn.
So is he healed?
No.
No,
He can
no,
just
he
make
just used
a fallen character attack
Yeah.
once before
he
that.
just used my corpse to attack.
Yes. Roll to hit, I guess.
I
But
was.
it's disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of me and my rapier is
But
too
we're
long.
flanking,
that's
so
fine.
straight roll.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, I was going
He
to heal
also
him.
pops a vein as bloated
that
agony
still
takes
works.
effect, suffers 3.
Okay.
I
Okay.
Hits.
I
All
take
right.
4 damage for that. And you
Nice. No resistance in this one.
when it's amplified, it's +4 to the attack roll, so not damage. Okay,
Okay.
too bad. It was a 29 to hit.
Hits, of course, with 10 points of damage.
Yeah,
With that,
work.
Lisbeth.
So many spells I want to cast. Is it still possible to heal Frigis? Now
Yeah,
that
why not?
his
That also
corpse is like used.
Not the corpse yet.
It's basically like a last movement of attack
Ah,
Like when somebody
okay.
goes
Yeah.
down, you can make them attack once.
Ah, okay. So you puppet them.
Or use the other
Yeah, you
person's
puppeteer them
conscious.
for like 6 seconds. Well, three
Okay.
seconds because it's a reaction.
I will use a level 3 healing word on him. You heal for 13.
All
Wow.
right.
That's that's almost half my health.
I mean, it's less than half what he hits you for. And then with my action, because that's a bonus action, with my action, I'm gonna toll the dead him. So
Go
another
ahead.
wisdom saves 15.
All right. I haven't failed to save so far. Let's see if this is it.
We noticed.
This one's a 13, so yes, I fail one.
Nice. So this is, oh, well, it's 19, just 19 force, necrotic damage.
As you do, he falls down on one knee
Huh?
and he starts screaming in Infernal, going basically, I will be the one to please Lord Orcus. And you see he's sort of getting a second wind, trying to force himself, but he's quite hurt.
Oh, that that worked. Wow. Lisbeth
Commando.
is very surprised. So yeah,
Got
that
his
is,
last leg.
yep, that is all for me.
Okay. With that, Bridges.
Okay. I am pretty pissed.
You know it's serious
I
when the wizard starts scrolling through a book.
I am very pissed, so I'm gonna activate my blade song first, and
Okay.
then I'm going to cast.
Oh, sorry. Let me bother you real quick. Lisbeth, did you take 10 points of fire damage during the start of this guy's turn?
No,
And you have
Oh,
to make a concentration check.
damn it.
did we?
Not you because you moved away, but Yosuke and Lisbeth did for
So
sure.
it's just
Then
a
he
10, right?
takes. Nice. He takes 8 damage, 8 psychic damage because he dealt a damage to two
Yeah,
people within 5 feet of me.
he already did with the blood agony, like a vein popped.
No, from me.
Oh, okay.
Because he's branded. It's whenever he does damage to me or within people within 5 feet of me. That's why I
Okay.
got behind Lisbeth. So we'd be
I see.
Mm.
with
Okay.
Yosuke and
Of 8
Lisbeth.
damage?
Yes, psychic.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, continue. Sorry, Boo.
Nah, it's good. I will perform a. Should I run or should I fight? Okay, I'll cast a polymorph on myself
Mm-hmm.
and turn into a giant ape.
All right. Okay.
And I still can't attack because that's my action. But oh wait, I might have screwed myself over. Ah
No, why?
shit. I don't know. I assume he has some kind of re- immunities to non-magical attacks. That's just my assumption anyway. But yeah, that's my turn as I turn myself into a giant ape.
Fine, you're not dying. It's a victory.
As long as I can concentrate.
That's
Yeah, that's my
why
turn.
that that's what
Oh,
the blade song is for.
yeah, and a super high constitution from the ape. Yeah.
You end your turn with that? Sorry.
Yeah, I end my turn. I can't attack
Okay.
because
Then it is Yosuke's turn. Um, he won't make it if he goes through you. So as he's there, he holds onto his sword. He puts his hand onto the hilt, and then he turns into this ethereal ghost. And he moves past Lisbeth, Ragnarok, and appears off onto the other side and swings twice with his katana as he uses
oh,
ether walk.
That is a really cool feature that I never that my party never use.
It's a miss on the first, a miss on the second. Yosuke,
Oh, plot armor is
you're
gone.
supposed to be the MVP.
No, you
You
don't
were the
understand.
chosen.
You didn't watch anime for a long time. You know,
Oh, he has to
it's for
fail
character
now.
development. Yeah. He fails,
Yeah.
everybody dies because of him, and then he succeeds.
That's right. That's right.
That's how it works.
After like 10 filler episodes first.
Yes, and 2 flashbacks.
Yeah, and 10 episodes of power up.
Yes.
All right, Ragnarok, go ahead.
Uh,
Ragnarok gives him a speech. He'll hit the next one.
yeah, I will hit him twice, die doing it, and then he will crit. Shit, man.
Oh, dude, perfect.
Bonus action, nothing. I'm out of mutagens. Yeah, I will just, yeah, 2 hands, just come on, swing once. Am I flanking with the ape?
Yep, you are.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Ooga booga, please.
Ooga booga.
32,
Hits. Impossible if I say no.
16 damage.
All right. Does not like that.
Yeah, please crit that. Frick. 30 to hit.
Hits.
Fucking Himocraft die. 17 damage.
He falls down on both knees. He's now on the floor, both knees. He's glaring at you as he's moving his head like embers appear from the side of his face. He's roaring.
Did I get damaged twice?
Yes, you did. Thank you for
Good,
reminding.
because he takes 8 damage from hurting me.
All right. Okay. Eight damage.
Yes.
Unfortunately, not quite, but almost.
Fucking Himocraft die rolled 2 ones.
You suffer 14 and 11
20,
on
so
both hits.
29?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, exactly as I
25,
predicted.
25, sorry.
25? Then I'm not down.
All
I
right.
had 28 HP.
Okay.
Just
If
very
you had
like
So you have
28 with
3 left?
25, you'd still have 3 HP.
Yes, exactly. But
Okay.
I counted 29, so I thought it would go as
But
Yes.
as he starts his turn,
Yeah.
crackle of a whip, embers everywhere. You suffer
More than 3.
definitely more than 3. Or at least 3.
Yeah.
Everyone suffers 7. So 7, 14. He recovers 21 HP.
I go down,
7?
but as it happens, he takes 8 damage because he hurts
Okay.
me and Yosuke.
Okay. All right.
7? Okay, I'll have to make a
Contact.
concentration. I'll do this then. It will be a +8 to maintain concentration.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 18
Okay.
easily.
You maintain it. All right. However, as he's here, you could see that he's a little bit desperate. Flares going off onto the side of his face. He sees that one goes down. He sees that there's 3 more. And he says, "You will all be herein for Lord Orcus." He crackles his whip one more time. Doctor Strange portal disappears here, appears on what looks like a spinal cord at the back, and he screams extremely loudly. With his broken arm, he extends his hand towards the spinal cord, and he says, "Lord Orcus, give me strength." He reaches for the spinal cord. He pulls it out. There appears to be this what looks like an artifact of some sort, like a wand made out of the spinal cord, and he says, "Yes, yes."
Oh no.
And then suddenly, a stream of electricity from his hand goes towards his body, and suddenly he goes, screams out infernal, says, "Not like this," and just, it consumes him, and an explosion erupts into this room. All these bones that you see begin to explode. The whole area begins to shake. Well, everyone except for, of course, who's Ragnarok, who's fainted right now, make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I get advantage from Astral Cloak?
No, because you're an ape.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Is it one explosion or three?
Just one, just one.
Not dead yet.
Don't worry, it's not damaged.
That's a 13.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, 13. Ape isn't very dexterous, it turns out.
It's how
Okay.
many negative levels we get.
With a 13, only Yosuke gets left behind here. Everyone gets pushed back. Yosuke stays here. This is an anime moment.
Yeah,
Everyone gets
this
pushed
is
off to the
super
back of the
anime.
room. He stays off in the middle. And as he's here, he pulls out a dagger, throws it onto the creature's chest. The creature gets stuck, and he lets go of the wand. The wand appears right in front of the ape, and it's pretty large. It's got the skull off onto the end, and its base is made out of the spinal cord. And it's right in front of you. And as soon as the creature lets go of the wand and lands into your feet, there's another arcane explosion that explodes here. And you practically lose vision of everything that is in here.
Ooh, the one. Ooh.
And the area continues to shake. Ragnarok is asleep. You feel the ground shaking beneath you. Shortly after, a small portal appears right here, similar to the one you've seen in that Dark Souls room you fought with a creature with 100 arms. Another one appears here. The whole place seems to be constricting itself, just like that scene from the Star Wars junk ship. You're about to be crushed. What do you do? Well, Lisbeth gets to move first before you, actually. So, Lisbeth, what do you do?
Okay, do I still get um oh wait. Can I get to Ragnarok in a place where I can touch him? Or can I touch him from
Uh,
where I was? I can't touch myself
you
anymore.
can't touch him from where you were.
I cannot?
You cannot. You can. There's no place for you to stop. So, if you want to touch him to heal him, you'd have to jump into the portal after.
Okay, can you put
Because you can't
myself
stay in the
back
same
again?
space as him.
Yeah, put myself back again.
All right.
Alright. Okay, I guess it's another healing word then. Another level 3 healing word. Yeah, I really want to go for cure wounds. Oh, cool. That's 14.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna. Oops. Okay, never mind. I can't. I think I will ready an action to toll the dead if I see him appear again or whatever.
Okay. All right. With that, what does Frigis do?
If we just do not see the Baylor anymore.
No more.
Okay. I see
Similar
the
to when you were on a
portal.
rope, everything's black again.
I see the portal.
Mhm.
I instinctively grab Ragnarok with my huge hands like King
Mhm.
Kong, and then
Mhm.
I'll ooh 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 ooh.
What the fuck? What?
I'm assuming Ragnarok lets this happen, and you don't struggle.
No, I just woke up.
All right. Okay. What about
Ooh.
Lisbeth?
As
Lisbeth, you saw. Sorry, go ahead.
as I like don't understand what's happening because it's dark again. I just Yosuke
You
as I
scream
get
out Yosuke, you get
yeah.
pulled off into the portal, and you lose vision of it. All right. With that, Lisbeth, you're the only one left in here. You feel the walls closing that if you were to stay here, you could try, you could test your luck if you could find any other path, or you could try to jump in the portal. It's up to you. But you feel like you have 6 seconds or less before the walls crush you.
Yep, if you allow me to take my next action, then I will dash in.
Okay. All right. Okay. You guys go into the portal. You similar feeling from when you defeated the creature in what's his name?
Mansion,
Yeah, what's the guy's name?
Gaston,
Yeah,
Juan,
Gaston. What's his name?
You,
Makia.
Machiavelli.
Rarity.
Huh?
um,
Yeah,
Machiavelli,
Machiavelli.
Yeah. Starts with E.
Machiavelli.
Monticello,
Yeah,
Monticello
Monticello. You go
Tesoro.
Monticello.
Almost.
I
if
feel
you
like
go
every
into
time, I feel like
just
every
like when you
time we
defeated the
always
giant
forgot his name.
creature with wings inside Monticello's castle, you get pulled off into a similar sensation. And as you do, you're warped off into a feeling of getting your whole existence pulled apart into shreds and almost like you're being broken down and reconstructed on the spot until eventually afterwards you feel you drop off into a solid stone floor. You look around you. You're back into Monticello's mansion. Still a ruin, still a mess. No giant crystal, no creatures. You're just in the room where you found Monticello. But of course, Monticello was not saved. You didn't see him. You're now left off into his mansion in ape form with Lisbeth and Ragnarok, and this small one just on the floor with you.
If we
What do you guys
didn't,
do?
if we didn't just sleep earlier, I would have crawled under a bed and slept.
The one, the one is with us.
The one's with you, yes.
The
Where's
one.
Yosuke?
Ooh.
I,
Translation. Shit.
yeah, I wasn't able to heal him because I couldn't see him anymore.
Happened.
I dispelled that polymorph.
As you detected earlier, and actually everyone can make a history or arcana check, but Ragnarok and Lisbeth can make it with advantage. Ragnarok and Frigis, sorry, can make it with advantage.
I can always make them with advantage.
That's correct, yeah.
I'm so edgy. So you said Arcana history or what?
Arcana or history,
Oh,
just two.
guess history will make more sense. Fuck, I was 2 10s.
All right. I don't see your roll. Did you roll? 18. Okay.
Yeah.
With this, you definitely know what this is. Also, with Frigis, you know what it is just from the stories that your parents, your grandparents would pass down upon you from the stories of elven lore, which pretty much are immortal beings. So it's a common story that was told. For Ragnarok, you've studied this extensively. This is one of the two main weapons of Orcus himself. This is the Orcus wand,
Oh.
made from the spine of an elder god. However, it is also a very dangerous material that even the most powerful of beings cannot guarantee its safe use. You can hold it, you can touch it, it's not going to kill you. However, if you try to use it, it will either submit itself to you if you're a strong enough being that you can manifest its will, or you will be erased from existence, just like you saw what happened to the Balor.
Is this real? Is this actually real? The wand of Orcus is just
Apparently.
right there.
Wait. Wait. We need a lead box. And then 5 more. each bigger than the last,
Yeah, and then dump it into the ocean.
and then cement on it.
Or you can. I. It looks pretty hefty.
I thought pretty was the last part of your sentence. Because it definitely did not.
It's a wand made up of
Uh,
skulls,
yeah,
and
because
Yeah,
it
skulls is
was
fine, yeah.
initially it was huge, right? But then Frigis holds it and then it shrunk.
Yeah.
it. I didn't hold it. It just lies there on the ground.
You got pulled into the
Oh,
portal
okay.
with you.
But it's right there.
Very
That
good.
I
is the wand of Orcus.
I touch it.
As soon as you touch it, nothing happens because it doesn't corrupt you on the spot.
Yep.
And upon holding it, it is surprisingly well balanced. It feels as if you were to strike something with it, it's a +6 weapon.
I kind of swing it around in the air.
Bridges and Ragnarok, you definitely feel the fear of activating the wand.
It's like, oh,
How
this is
about
pretty
we?
hefty.
How about we put that down?
What?
We don't know how it will.
I
Lisbeth,
think
don't panic, but uh, we don't know how it will be activated. But I mean, if you're strong enough to hold it, then yeah, good for you. But if not, then you'll be you know, snapped right out of existence.
well, I don't have to cast a spell with it, right? I mean, I can just use it to whack evil.
I mean, what does the we still don't know what this uses. I mean, you could use it to hit a tomato, and that's a use.
Thematically,
I don't know.
you do feel the desire to hit stuff when you're holding it.
Yeah.
It's not a mechanical thing, you're not forced to do it,
It,
but
it,
in
it's
character
like
you feel compelled to destroy things.
it's like when you're holding a golf club and you're like, oh, this swing's very nice.
Or
Swing,
something like
swing,
that. But a little
swing.
bit stronger than that feeling, yes.
Like, I have the power.
You should try it. I mean, like it's not a sword, but why don't you give it a go? I asked for just and try to pass it to him.
Sure. I grab it.
It's quite nicely weighted. It's forward weighted, it feels like a good mace. But it does have the feeling of death lingering around it.
I don't like it. I
What
don't
was your
like
roll?
it at
27?
all.
We've killed a lot of
Yeah,
people.
27.
27 and 18. Then both of you already know that any use of it, whacking or magic, is considered
A
as
use.
submitting yourself to the creature. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily I've just only swung it around.
And not hit a
I,
fly with it by
Yeah, you hit
accident.
a
Yep.
fly.
you hit a fly, then suddenly you die.
You swung 5 times. Roll 5d100.
Okay. Also, DM,
Mm.
this is meta, but I caught the part where you said that we did not save Monticello because we couldn't find him. In
Mhm.
character?
Maybe.
No,
I don't
in
know.
yeah, that's what I caught you
No, but
saying.
the only reason why no, I said that on purpose because you saw him get pulled in with you.
Oh
Whether he
yeah.
was
Oh
in
we.
the same location or if not, you're not exactly sure. You did go in trying to save him, trying to
All
find him,
right.
but
I kind of
you
forgot
didn't
about
see
that
him.
because like to Elizabeth, she still don't understand what was that whole thing about. I guess
Yeah,
now that you mentioned it, I guess she would have remembered.
yeah. All right.
Kind of
You
forgot.
now
I
have the wand of Orcus, the Orcus wand with you, in a very ruined mansion of Monticello, a person you have not seen since the last encounter with the giant flying creature in this room. What happened to Yosuke? Where is the Balor? What is this wand? What to do with it? Who are the lurkers in the shadow? And also, what is this new feeling of strength as everyone goes up one level? And
Yay!
Regis, you recover your backlog. So you recover the 2 levels from back.
I got 4 spells.
Four
Woo!
spells. That's a lot.
What does the party do? Where does the party go? We'll find out next time. Thank you for playing, guys.
The party will buy
Yeah.
diamond dust to cast greater rest.
Greater restoration. Yeah,
All right.
4 spells, baby.
There's quite a lot of stuff you can do now. So what I recommend you to do, again, just between you players, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. It's an open sandbox game. But I would recommend you decide on your next course of action so that when next session comes in, you'd be able to jump into it right away. Because we don't want to spend 2 months doing nothing again. Right?
Okay.
Ragnarok is on the ground, like he's pretty sure it's a nightmare. Because there was a Balrog, Yosuke is gone, and there's the Orcus Swarm.
Maybe Yosuke was never
The
there.
only thing he's saying is like Yosuke or lead box.
All right.
He's
Okay.
not,
Up
he's
to
not
you,
in the
character,
right mind
guys.
to think right now.
Thank you,
Alright.
guys.
Well done
you.
surviving. I legit thought someone was gonna
Yeah.
die. I thought Ragnarok was gonna go this time.
Yeah, same.
But the reflect on the burning damage actually counted quite a lot. That was about 30 damage total towards the end. So
Wow.
Yeah.
well done.
I mean,
Yeah.
he has AoE attacks.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, he
Alright.
does have the. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you, guys.
Sorry, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, great
I'm
game.
feeling quite tired. I feel
Yes.
myself
Good
falling asleep
night, Gunnar.
now. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Take care,
Have a
guys.
good
Have a-
Bye
have-
bye.
Well
You
done,
deserve
everyone.
a
I had
rest.
fun.
Good night.